Welcome to Java Walker World. In today's video, which is episode 2 of our camper van road trip through Newfoundland, Canada, we have the pleasure of staying 2 nights at the only KOA campground in the Gros Morne National Park area. We explore such places like Norris Point, Rocky Harbor, Bonny Bay. We visit the Gen X House Museum and Gift Shop for coffee, and we take away some lovely preserves. And while we're there, we marvel at the beautiful views. We visit Lobster Cove Head Lighthouse, an easy walking trail, taking some local grub, followed by some whale watching, so stay with us. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we're going to see a shipwreck.
Take the next left, then your destination will be on the left.
Oh, thank you very much, Google Maps. It was seamless. The check-in, yeah.
Your destination is on the left.
Right.
Yeah, there it is. So this is our Koa camping site here in Gros Morne. You'll have to excuse me, but I often will refer to KOA camping as Koa camping. There's a helicopter coming. What's going on? What a blue sky. Well, that looks like a rescue helicopter. Let's hope not. Let's hope it's just for sightseeing. I'm a little sunburned. That was quite a drive. We're here at Koa camping for 2 days, but it was a beautiful drive. I personally have a hard time with switchbacks. Frank had no problem. He enjoyed it very much, I think. We have play area and a group kitchen area. Let's take a look. Some people come here seasonally. They have a spot for the big rigs over there. There's tenting. Not too bad. I think Molly likes it. Our site. Molly's hungry. What you doing, Molly? You hungry and thirsty? Yeah.
Good morning, day 4. Here we are in Newfoundland. We are just outside of something Falls?
Gros Morne.
We're in Gros Morne National Park.
National Park. It's
National
not
Park.
a provincial park.
So we had our first day and night last night. Comfortable sleep. Very good park here at Koa Camping. And we're going to head out for a ride now to Rocky Harbor. Supposed to be pretty nice. So we're going to go check out Rocky Harbor. So come along with us.
Yeah, we're going to share the route that we're taking. This campsite, which I've already covered, is really, really nice, and it's close to everything. And because of Molly's limitations of walking and my own limitations of walking, we're not going to be doing any trails along here. We're going to see small towns in and around the harbor area, and just follow along and see the beauty of Newfoundland. The west coast of Newfoundland is where we're at right now.
Yeah, because we got to time this because Hurricane Betty, or whatever the one that's coming up right now, is going to hit the east coast of Newfoundland with heavy rains.
South coast.
South coast of Newfoundland, I guess around St. John's and that part of the province. So we're trying to avoid that. It's supposed to come in Monday night, end of Tuesday morning. It is Saturday morning here, so we got Saturday, Sunday. We're going to be back on the road tomorrow. We're only here for 2 nights.
Come on. So this is where we're going right now. Okay guys, we decided the campground is in Norris Point, so we decided to go into Norris Point itself, the town, first. Beautiful, beautiful
Take the next
views.
right onto Dump Road.
So, take the next right on Dump Road.
You got to take a dump?
Well, we create a lot of garbage, that's for sure.
Heritage Walking District. The Gen X House. Look at that.
Wow. Woo! This is beautiful. Okay, so because we were on our way to Rocky Point, but on the way to Rocky Point, we were going to just pass the town that our Koa camping is in, which is Norris Point. And here we are in Norris Point, and we're going to share that with you first, and then we'll head off to Rocky Point. Sorry, Frank corrected me. Rocky Harbor after Norris Point. Wow, look at the views. They're just everywhere. Look at that. I think that's probably Rocky Harbor. That's on the other side of Norris Point. Wow. You know you're downtown when you find the post office. And here is the safe harbor there. A lot of little inns that you can find here to stay at. Ferry here that's, I don't know where it goes to, and little cruises, a boat tour. Well, this is the harbor front here in Norris Point. Frank's just gonna check out what the tour is and what the price is. Bonnie Bay Passenger Ferry. We end up taking an evening cruise. We'll see how we feel tonight. They're not sold out, so she says we can just come at the end of the day, and you see the fjords and maybe some waterfalls and so forth like that. I think it'd be nice. It's $82.80 Canadian each person, and they do allow dogs, which is good because the National Park cruise doesn't allow for dogs. So this one might be good for us. That's almost $200 almost. Yes. Bonnie Bay. This bay is called Bonnie Bay, and we're at Morris Point, which is what the village. Look at all the colorful houses. Isn't that pretty? This is an aquarium. I don't know if you have to pay. Yeah, or a replica.
What kind of skeleton is this, and how did it get here?
Oh.
A beached sperm whale. Oh no.
That's a sperm whale right there. That's showing right there. Man,
Skeleton is
you gotta be a really big animal to have a spine that big. I mean, look at my hand in comparison. Wow.
So we found a nice lookout point here for Morris Point. It's we're going to look down on it, but there's also here a little shop, which is Jiggy's House, which is a gift shop and coffee shop. Has something to do with coffee, so come on in, we're going to see.
It's our thing. Trails along here too that you can take. And this is the place. Let's take a look at the views first. So this is the museum, gift shop, and coffee shop. Cove right there. This is all one sort of little town. There's entertainment. Have a coffee and check out this gift shop. Try to be discreet, but yeah. Hi there. How are you? Good, good. How are you?
I'm fine.
Beautiful. Raspberry jelly. Okay, we got our coffee to go because that's all they have. But that was just fine. They were so friendly there at Gen X gift shop, the Gen X house. And we bought some Joe's Gems and Jellies. So we got some blueberry jelly. Should be good. On to Rocky Harbor?
Yep.
On to Rocky Harbor. Wow, that was beautiful here. The Gen X house. A little bit of a museum upstairs. So Rocky Harbor is not very far from here. It says 8 minutes away, so it'll be a nice little drive. Check on Molly. She's there. There she is.
It says, welcome to Lobster Cove Head. So they got a lighthouse out here, so we're going to go check it out. Have some nice views of the bay.
Yep, and Molly's joining us. So apparently there's no camping here. Always get confused. Somebody tell me, when they show that, does that mean no camping with a tent? And could people who have, you know, like a van like we do, whether or not there's concessions for that? Guide on site from 10 to 5:30. A little picnic area.
This is a trail.
Let's see how well Molly will do walking a little bit of this. It looks kind of dark, guys, on camera, but it is actually very, very beautiful. Kind of a hazy day. Sorry for the sound, the wind sound, but we are on the coast, and this is what you end up getting. There's the lighthouse. Why we can't walk Molly anywhere. All she wants to do is roll around and their little clown. I'm sure she can't go inside, so I'm gonna go take a look inside. My home is yours. Nice little museum. That was really interesting. Now let's walk the trails. We're going from Rocky Harbor, the lighthouse there. Now we're going to Lobster Cove. It's another lighthouse, another sea view, that sort of thing. Come on, it's only 3 minutes away. Let's do it.
So basically this route that we're taking here is along the coast. So what you got a lot of here is pull off the main road, or you take the coastal road, and there's coves after cove or harbors after harbor.
Lighthouse after
lighthouse. So that's what we're doing today. We're doing 2 or 3 of them. We've done Rocky Cove. We've done this Lighthouse Cove. We're going to head up to another cove. I can't remember all the cove names, but it's cove share. This, cove that.
We'll share as we go along. Anyways, it's all about the dramatic coastline,
the ocean views.
The ocean views, and it's absolutely beautiful here. You know, this area only recently, like in the middle 1800s, was populated. Migration of people. Other Newfoundlanders from the St. John's
Take the next
area
left onto Main Street North, Highway 15.
started moving across here because of the herring population, the lobster population, of food, and it was like the Wild West, according to the museum there. So it was lawlessness and no courthouse, no order.
In 600 meters, turn left onto Newfoundland and Labrador 430 North.
In 500 meters, we will arrive at our destination, which is Lobster Cove. Lobster Cove came and went It was just an entrance to an area where, like a beach area, but it's rocky, of course. So we're just gonna go along this highway and see what else we run into. It's an adventure. All right, Sally's Cove, here we are, Route 430. Check this out. We're gonna stop here for a little bit. Here we go. Whales Back Grub Hub. Coffee style.
French vanilla cappuccino.
Eat in, take out. Homemade fish and chips. Let's check it out. Some local grub. Well, we're trying some cod nuggets. Hopefully they are homemade. They're cod nuggets with some tartar sauce. You want to try?
Want to taste it?
Taste it. How is it? Oh, it is truly fish. Well, that was underwhelming. Well, you can't see it on camera, but we're watching whales. Frank's got his binoculars. There's a bunch of other people behind us.
Looks like there's about 3 of them.
And we were driving along the coast, and we could see the splashing going on. You see that? You see the big splash? You can't see it. I'm going to try to zoom in. It's extremely windy here. If you're enjoying our content, please give us a like. Well, that's not going to work. Sorry, guys. Oh well, we get to enjoy it because we're here. So if you guys want to come and see whales splashing around in the ocean, come to Newfoundland. Frank and I are enjoying watching the whales sitting on lovely Adirondack chairs here that were gracefully left here with a parking lot nearby, and we stop and we're realizing that we are where there is a shipwreck. There's a shipwreck at the bottom, on the beach, at the bottom of this hill. There is a staircase, and we go down there along with a few other people that were around, and we realize that in 1919, December 11th specifically, there was a horrific storm, and the captain of the ship had intentionally ran aground his ship in order to save the people on board, including a baby. Everyone survived. That's what I call bravery.
On the road again. So that's 2 nights at this campsite here.
At the KOA, right?
KOA,
At the KOA.
in Gros Morne National Park. Gros Morne. So that was fun. So now we're on to our next one, which is Kona Bay Campground, which is about 2.5 hours from here. So we're going to go on the road, take our time, see the scenery, and pull into that campground. Check out another one. Come along.
Come along. Bye-bye. In the morning, when we get ready to leave a campsite for a walk as well, so she can take care of herself.
In this case, because right now we don't know where everything is.
I highly recommend Kona Park here in number 1, the Trans-Canada Highway. So highly recommend this spot because it's getting close to the end of the season. Sunset last night was just beautiful. Where we are? We're on the north coast. Welcome to Newfoundland. Water bottle.